Hello, I'm Tosta Lunde from Home Recording Fundamentals, and in this video I'm going to talk about my setup for mixing. I'm going to talk about what I do, why I do it, and which plugins I use. Of course, everyone loves plugins. So, let me dive into it. I have a new session here called Who I Am. It's a quite basic song, a country song. I have a drum kit, a piano, double bass, a couple guitars, banjo, dobro, mandolin, fiddle, and a couple of vocals. Not the biggest thing in the world, but it sounds good, it's well recorded. Still though, my mix setup is set up so I can get more punch and more clarity out of the mix without me touching anything. Usually I don't think of this, or I don't, because it's on my master fader and on every single input. So it's just built into my setup, so I don't have to think about it, it's just there and colors the mix. I'm just going to play you this so you can take a listen, and then I'm going to remove it so you can hear what my mix setup actually does, and after that I'm going to go through and show you exactly what it is.
When we pray, we close our eyes, pull to the side of the road when a funeral drives by.
Right? We have a basic mix going here. It sounds good, I'm happy, this is a great starter for me to get a good mix. But if I remove the plugins, which I'm sort of arrived to, I will have a different sound. I'm going to play you and then bypass and re-engage some plugins so you can hear what they're doing.
When we pray, we close our eyes, pull to the side of the road when a funeral drives by. We don't move until it's done. That's who I am and where I'm from. Up in the morning for the break of day, put in a hard day's work to earn our...
Right, there is a big difference there, and we agree. This is something I don't really think about because it's just engaged when I open the session. When I import the files, it's already there. How I set the master tracks up, I'm going to show you in a different video, and I will have that link in the description when the video is up. But yeah, let's move on. For the master track, I have a bunch of plugins. I have 5 plugins. First, I have my master bus compressor. I use the SSL compressor from Waves, and it has a sidechain input which is filtered at 90 Hz. That's just so I avoid any pumping from the kick drum or the bass or whatever I choose to have below 90. I just want a smooth compression to just kiss the mix. I don't want a pumping compressor. After that, I have the FabFilter Pro Q2. I usually don't use it, but if I need to do some EQing on the master, I have it ready to go. After that, it comes to the Slater Digital virtual bus compressors. These don't do anything. If I were to press play now, the needles would not move at all. That said, this plugin and these compressors really do alter the sound, even if they do anything or not compression-wise. They add this punch and clarity that I have not heard in any other plugins. That's why I have it on the master. Not for compression, but for the punch and clarity it brings. After, I have the Kramer tape from Waves. I really like this. I have dialed this a little bit back. This, of course, I adjust on every mix, but it takes me about 20 seconds when I import the tracks. Lastly, I have the Satson bus, which just emulates the summing not the summing console, but it emulates the part of the summing in an analog console. Sorry for me messing the words there. As well, on every individual audio track, I have the Satson channel from Sonimus. This emulates an analog input from an analog console. Right, so now we're talking. We have emulation for the inputs, we have emulation from compressors, the punch, we have tape emulators, and a summing console emulator. So basically we have an analog setup going here. And that's what I like about it. I don't have to think about it. This is just something the signal always goes through, and it adds character without me thinking about it. This allows me to get a more punchy, clear and upfront mix easier, quicker, and with less hassle. I have to use less plugins and less resources on the rest of the mix, because the master bus basically helps me get there. So, yeah, this is a bit of a talky video, but I hope you get the point there. So you take this and apply it how you want. You can use your plugins, your tape emulators, your compressors, yours, whatever you choose to put on there, stereo widening if you so please. Probably if you do a lot of EDM and more modern mixes, that might be an idea. Have I not actually tried it? Sure, you can do. But yeah, try what you want. See what suits you. If you're the kind that sort of thinks the master bus should be alone, I would encourage you to try something different. I was that for a long while, but I'm completely committed to this plugins on the master bus thing. I really think it helps me get a better mix. So yes, I'm Toastalund from Home Recording Fundamentals. I hope this video helps you and can get you further on in your mixing. And I guess I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.